and Sam Cedar of the Majority Report thought it would be fun to put out a more than 18-minute long video chastising and mocking me for my willingness to admit that I was wrong, in part for downplaying the possibility of Donald Trump implementing Project 2025 upon winning the election.
Yeah, everybody has a right to an opinion, Anna. It's not just for you, these opinions, okay? Ana Kasparian has really, in her newfound journey to the right, but she never says that she's on the right, though everybody can tell that she's on the right, so I don't know why she's grifting, but not saying that she's grifting. Ana Kasparian has really been so excited to basically just go against everything that's on the left that she's jumping to conclusions with people on the right. And she doesn't know what she's getting into. But anyway, Emma Vigeland called her out, Emma and Sam Cedar, and this is her response to it, like a little bit of her response to it, but, well, let's go ahead and get into it.
People have admitted that they made a mistake.
All right, back on TYT. Checking Anna with you guys. More news.
So I just want to address something. I was wrong about Project 2025. MAGA hates Project 2025, and I thought that Donald Trump actually cared about his base because in his first term, he seemed to be swayed by his base. He seemed to listen to his base.
Wait a second. Wait. MAGA hates Project 2025?
Where's the evidence of that?
What? What is this MAGA that they speak of?
You know what? Sam is totally right. It is he who understands the MAGA base better than anyone else. I mean, the guy goes out of his way to engage in dialogue with Trump voters. He seeks to understand where their hearts and minds are at.
But you don't either. You don't either. Like, again, it's just so fake to me. It's like, oh, we're going to, be so cool and we talk to we know all the voters, and I've never seen her talk to a MAGA voter. I've seen her talk to Glenn Beck. I've seen her talk to Jillian Michaels, and Megyn Kelly's like her new best friend. But I've never seen her talk to actual people. So I don't know why she thinks that she's an expert on it either.
Here he is touting his openness to understanding people who vote differently than he does.
We can't take the power back without talking to Trump voters and making them realize their mistake. Well, wait.
So let's pander to them first.
Pick your battles doesn't have anything to do with talking to Trump voters.
Yeah.
Or not.
Or flattering false
consciousness. You've just decided to make some weird connection there. We can't take the power back without talking to Trump voters and making them realize their mistake. Actually, no, we can't. There's millions and millions of other people who need to be motivated to get into the fight.
Is that I am coming from the Poly Market Studios?
Insulting them and lumping them all together as the worst among them doesn't help either. I don't know when we have done that with all 78 million people, but I got news for you. The percentage of those who voted for Mitt Romney, they can suck my. I don't care about any of that. I don't care about any of that.
Astute analysis. There you have it. Sam Cedar, noted expert on Trump voters who he won't talk to and has no interest in understanding.
This is a very, very weak complaint here. Like, how long are you going to keep? He doesn't have to talk to them. Like, there are a certain group of them that you don't have to talk to. I mean, that's just a fact. Like, you could say that about any group. I don't understand why she's being weird about this. Like, I'm pretty sure that a progressive is not going to get, swayed too hard on certain topics, right? And that's how it is with, like, a hardcore MAGA supporter, right? The fact that that's even a term, it's like, but there are still people in the middle that you can reach. And look, some of them, what's going to end up happening, especially with the way that we're thrusting ourselves into wars and things like that, they're going to end up having to wake up. I mean, they're going to see it, they're going to see it. So you may not have to talk to them. Some of them are getting mad already. So again, her argument is just so baseless to me.
Got it. But it's worth asking why Trump would repeatedly deny supporting Project 2025 on the campaign trail. Was it to appeal to libs like Sam Cedar? Or maybe it's because he knew his base doesn't support large swaths of the policy agenda laid out in the project's 900-page document. So to say that Trump is implementing Project 2025 isn't even fully accurate because, well, there's a lot that he doesn't agree with that's in that document and said that he won't actually pursue. After getting elected, he said these things. For example, Project 2025 wants to eliminate every single tax bracket and replace it with just two brackets, 15% for anyone making under $168,000 annually and 30% for those earning more than that. If this is the first time you're hearing about it, it's because Trump hasn't mentioned it and isn't likely to pursue it. And are we going to pretend like Trump read a 900-page document? Really?
She's really running a lot of cover for Donald Trump. I don't know what this is all about. But yeah, okay, Anna, thanks a lot. Look, at the end of the day, they have the right to, make any kind of, any kind of criticisms they want over her. So I don't understand why she's so worked up. And she really gets really worked up over Emma Vigeland. I mean, the other day she was basically harassing her on Twitter.
How the researchers get to study.
Right.
Is the EPA turning a blind eye to these dangerous forever chemicals?
Okay, I thought that she was going to bring up the part where she got the Venezuelan story wrong, but she doesn't. So that's the thing. It's like she doesn't. The thing about the Venezuelan, she did bring it up a little bit. Let's see if she.
But since we're on the topic of issuing corrections, one of your viewers is curious about something that you've said and whether you're going to correct it. One of your viewers wants to know that since I admitted I was wrong, can Majority Report admit they were wrong, saying there wasn't a Venezuelan gang that took over an apartment complex in Colorado, even though residents were coming out and saying that was going on for months? I haven't heard a peep from the Majority Report. Well, you know what? That's actually a great question. Majority Report seemed to direct their audience to harass me for months for accurately reporting that story. When that story was updated to include a horrific incident in which Trinidad Aragua gang members literally kidnapped and tortured a couple that lived in that Aurora, Colorado apartment complex, Majority Report couldn't be bothered with it at all.
Well, but the thing is, right, they should have definitely given a correction to that. But the thing is, a lot of people were reporting that story and saying that that was the reason why all of the residents were upset with the apartment complex. They made it seem as though the apartment complex was a beautiful place to live in until the illegal Venezuelans came in. And, that's how they were reporting it. And then now all of a sudden it's trash. It was a trash apartment. Anyway, they were protesting for many reasons, right? So maybe there was 5 reasons that they were protesting. And each place decided to pick one and harp on that. That's not good all around. Okay, I get that. But don't act like you didn't do the same thing, too. And that's the thing, the hypocrisy here. The hypocrisy here. So she responded to them. This has been an ongoing battle. And the thing is, TYT is fleecing viewers. So I don't know where this all goes, but we will keep it locked right here for more about Anna basically going hysterical